Got some coffee going because I am very tired. I feel like I just haven't gotten enough sleep over the last couple days. Just getting done late and then having to do all the chores. Like, I haven't been going to bed till 11 o'clock or later the last couple nights, and still waking up early, and I'm just fucking beat, man. So hopefully this gives me a little jolt. I usually don't drink coffee on trail days. I love coffee in normal life. I love it in town, but I never really feel like making it while hiking. Today is the summer solstice, which means it is also Hike Naked Day. I'm not sure what that's going to look like. Well, I know what it looks like, but I'm not sure, if I'll be participating or just shooting a picture or what, but it could get interesting. When I was on the AT, I hit the 1,000-mile marker on Hike Naked Day. I had the same start date on both hikes, and we were like just a hair behind. It's like I could hit the 1,000-mile marker today on Hike Naked Day on the PCT as well, but I'd have to do like a 28-mile day, and I don't know that I have that in me, but you never know. It would be cool though to do it with both hikes. Either way, we'll be hitting 1,000 either today or tomorrow, and that's awesome. That's a great feeling. Don't really have any plans for mileage. I haven't looked into today at all. Just gonna play it by ear and try to have a good fucking day. Anyway, I'm gonna drink this coffee before it gets cold. I'll check up with y'all once I get moving.
Looks like deer tracks. I've pretty much given up keeping my feet dry over the last couple days. I feel like I haven't had dry feet or put on dry shoes and socks at all in the last like 2 weeks. It just gets to the point where it's not really worth it. Like all day yesterday, I'm hopping on rocks and going across logs and trying to keep my feet dry, and then right before we got to camp, we had to go through this like meadow that was all swamp and wet, and my feet got soaked anyway. So it doesn't really help to try to keep them dry all day. It's better to just save yourself the time and energy. Just stopped in the middle of this forest for a little water break. It's a hot day today. I'm sweating like crazy. I don't know, it just feels kind of gross and sticky today. And then the mosquitoes don't help. We're about 8 miles in. It's a little after 11 o'clock. I'll probably stop sometime between noon and 1 for lunch. I feel like these last couple days have just been grind days. There hasn't been anything exceptionally exciting, but it's been very nice to be in the shade and walking on regular trail. I've hit a lot of little snow patches. Everything's real slick, and because it's all but melted, so kind of sliding all over when we hit them, but it hasn't been anything significant. As of right now, we have a little over 38 miles to Kennedy Meadows North, which would be our next resupply stop. I guess it's similar to Kennedy Meadows South, but not really. It sounds like it's sort of like a ranch, and from the comments, it's maybe not as hiker friendly and focused around hikers as Kennedy Meadows South. I know you have to pay to stay there. It's like $40 just to camp there. I'm not sure if it's a place where many hikers like stop and stay or not. You know, I could be reunited with a lot of people again like last time, but I guess we'll have to see. I think we could potentially be there tomorrow night if we really push it. If not, it would probably be early the following day. We also got word that Ghost Rider, Autumn, 24, and DJ are actually just ahead of us. That's the group that we did a number of those passes with, you know, a week or so ago, whatever it was. So that's exciting to see some familiar faces. The little bubble that we were in seems to be thinning out. Not sure where everyone's at. It seems like whenever we see someone, it's someone that we don't know. I'm really excited for trail days. I know that's a ways away. I think that's first or second week of August, and it's in Oregon. And I know that I'll get to see all the familiar faces there. I stopped just a little bit ago to try to have lunch. I was up at a peak, you know, high elevation, no water anywhere, good breeze going. Thought it was a great place for lunch. Sat down, took my pack off, and then just hundreds of fucking mosquitoes just all over me. Like, I fucking tried to eat my little English muffin sandwich, you know, pacing back and forth, and it was a fucking nightmare. Like, I'm just trying to, I guess, find a tent site somewhere so that I can set up my tent and actually have fucking lunch in peace. Like, there's a couple of you on here bitching about me fucking complaining on camera. It's like, do you fucking people think that this shit is fun? Like 24/7? Do you think it's fun to not be able to even stop to take a breather or rest your feet because you're just getting fucking eaten alive? No, it's not fun, and I'm gonna fucking bitch about it. And if you want to see someone put on the fake fucking smiles and just have a hunky-dory happy fucking video, then go watch the other YouTubers. I've seen them, I know how they are. I've met them in person. And I'm telling you that they're bitching and complaining just like me when the fucking camera's off. If something fucking sucks, I'm gonna tell you it sucks. And I'm probably gonna tell you it sucks 20 more times. Let me just put this into perspective a little bit. I'm fucking doing 20, 25 miles every single day. My foot is all fucked up. Every step I literally wince, like I'm hobbling down this trail. Can't stop to take any breaks because of the fucking mosquitoes. I've gotten not enough sleep at all because I get to camp super late at night from the big miles. I have to cook, eat my dinner while fighting off mosquitoes. And then I have to sit and edit videos for at least an hour every night, just trying to keep my eyes open while I'm doing it so that I can spend my entire Nero trying to upload it and then have some fucking douche bitch at me about complaining on camera. Alright, I'm in my tent eating Sour Patch Kids and I feel a little better. But yeah, you can see these fuckers just all over my mesh. It's just, sometimes this shit isn't very enjoyable and people glamorize it like it's just all fucking sunshine and rainbows, and it's just not. It's hard. This shit is fucking hard to do day in and day out. Don't get me wrong, I love this shit. It's my favorite thing in the world to do, but you have good days and you have bad days, just like in normal life. It's 2 o'clock, we're 12 miles in. No idea where Chap's at or where we're stopping for the night. I have a feeling that he probably caught up to our friends and is hiking with them. But I'll just keep moseying along until I till I run into somebody. And I'll tell you another thing. Unless I meet up with friends and we want to have fun and do like a photo shoot or something, I ain't fucking hiking naked, because I don't even want to be out there with my clothes on. I just hit the last peak, hopefully for the day. From here we drop down for a bit, and then there's a steady incline, but it's very gradual, it looks like. So hopefully it won't be too bad. Today I think has been one of my least favorite days on this trail, definitely, if not ever, of hiking. I'm just like, my foot hurts so bad. Just like all these rocks and roots that we've been having, like it just reminds me of PA on the AT, which I fucking hated. And it's super fucking hot, and the mosquitoes, and it's just like, it's just not fun. Like, I'm just really hurting, and I'm going so slow. I mean, it's fucking 3:45. I've only done like 14. Like, I'm gonna have to end it early today, probably. I have no idea where Chap's at. Yeah, this is a rough one. I'm in my tent. You can see all the fucking mosquitoes outside it, and these are all ones that I brought in when just from climbing in here. Like, how is this enjoyable? I'm just gonna say it. I think today might have been the worst day of hiking I've ever had. My foot is destroyed. Like, it hurts so bad. Like, I feel like I have a pretty high pain tolerance, and toward the end there, like, I literally felt like I was gonna like have tears. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I just have to get off of it for a few days or what, but I'm starting to get concerned that it's something serious. I don't know. Like, I can't even put pressure on it. My feet look terrible, but oh, it hurts so fucking bad. Yeah, this is what your feet look like after being wet for fucking 14 days straight or whatever. So I have like severe pain right here and in here. I did catch up with Chap, obviously. I don't even know if I've reported to you guys since then. A little while after lunch I met up with him. We hiked for a little while, and then we did see our friends that I mentioned. They're camped about 2.5 miles back. We pushed on to try to get a couple more in, but probably shouldn't have. Hopefully we see them again tomorrow, and I think we'll probably be going into Kennedy Meadows the same day as them, so that should be fun, hopefully. This is crazy. You can't see this shit, but it's freaking insane. Got the fancy ramen with all the shit in it. It's really good. Guess that's another good thing about the day. Alright, I finally got set up, which was a chore because this sleeping pad takes up the whole floor of this tent. So to blow it up while we're locked in here and not outside is quite the chore. And I'll tell you what, as long as my foot heals up and I decide to continue on this fucking hike, I am getting a 2-person tent, because this is fucking awful. Like, if we're gonna be cooped up in tents all the time, I need to have room to work. I'm trying to find somewhere that you guys can see them all, but I just don't think the GoPro is gonna pick it up. They're mostly all just on the... I also think that somehow they're getting in here because I keep killing them all. I triple check, all the bugs are gone, and then a few minutes later there's 20 more in here. So it almost seems like they're slipping through a crack somewhere, but I don't know where. Wasn't planning on getting a new tent. That's quite the expense, but it's going to be worth it. If that's what I got to do, that's what I got to do. That's all I got for today. Tomorrow we're just going to try to get as close to Kennedy Meadows as we can so that we have a nice Nero in on Sunday. And yeah, I just hope for a better day. And I hope my foot feels better. And I hope you all have a good night. I want to shout out my buddy Dream. I'm sure you're still a few days ahead, but hopefully we run into each other again. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Morning, guys. I'm eating my bars. I just got out to take a piss and was instantly attacked by 1,000 mosquitoes. There's probably 20 flying around in here from me getting out, and it's just great. It's starting off. It's a great day. I am gonna try to tend to my foot this morning. I'm gonna try tape. I'm gonna try multiple pairs of socks to try to cushion it or something. I'm just gonna give whatever I can think of a go to try to enable me to have a decent day today. We are about to do the Dorothy Lakes Pass this morning. It's a long, steady incline, and then we drop down from there, and we should be right at 1,000 miles. We're about 26 point something to Kennedy Meadows, so we're just going to try to get as close as we can and have a nice Nero in tomorrow. Finally caught up on videos. I didn't get to bed till after 11 again, but I'm happy that I'm finally caught up. And I slept great, but everything is soaked as usual. Hopefully we can find a nice lunch spot away from bugs where we can dry our stuff out. This muddy crap is our current situation, and I'm trying desperately to keep my feet dry to see if that helps with my issues, but it seems like it's inevitable at this point. I've got sore spots on my feet, Leuco taped. I got a stack of Leuco tape on all the areas. I'm wearing my seal skins because they have a little more cushion than my other socks, and it should help keep them a little more dry, though it doesn't work great because they make your feet sweat really bad. And I took some vitamin I this morning, first time, so hopefully all those things help get me to Kennedy Meadows. Still got a bunch of snow up here. This is the peak, or the high point of Dorothy Lake Pass. All snow covered. So we're walking on snow and getting swarmed by mosquitoes at the same time. I feel like that doesn't happen often, but maybe I'm wrong. Thousand miles down. Crazy. That means we got 1,650 left, which is even crazier. Not feeling overly emotional or anything like that. I wish I physically felt a little better hitting this point. It's kind of discouraging, but that Advil's working hard and I feel all right at the moment. But 1,000 miles is a big deal. Actually, one of the first things I thought about when seeing it was how much I want a cigarette. Because I know on the AT I smoked a cigarette at every 100-mile marker, amongst, you know, every other 10 minutes of the day. But I was thinking about getting naked for some photos, but there's too many bugs out here for all that as well. So yeah, just another mile marker. We've got a fucking lot more to do, and that's how I'm looking at it. As we were leaving that 1,000-mile marker, I said to Chap, all right, let's go find the 16 other ones. And so far we've seen 4, I think. I almost blew right past 1,000 too. Chap and I had gotten talking, and you know, we were very much aware that it was coming up, but we got caught up in conversation and I just out of the corner of my eye saw it. So here's a cooler one. This one's definitely far off, but took some good photos with this one. I did get in my naked pictures. I don't know if y'all ever see them, but
Thumbnail.
maybe I'll just use it as a thumbnail. All right, we just took a lunch. We set up our tents in this tent site here. I forgot to take my GoPro in the tent, and I was not going back out for it. I just had my salami pepperoni wraps that I've been doing. Super good. Pack's getting light for sure. We'll be going into town tomorrow, so not a whole lot of food left. And I think we're a little over 10 or 11 miles in for the day. Things are going good so far. Foot's still feeling okay. And we've had some pretty easy terrain since this morning. Up at the high point of Dorothy Lake Pass, that was the area with all the snow. That was actually the end of Yosemite for us. And we were told that after, like, you pass down the backside, that the scenery kind of changes, and it sort of has. Like, we're more in the forest now, and trails more like, well, I should say less rocky. So it's been kind of nice. Making our way up a long 2,000-foot climb. There's a number of campsites up there. Probably take one of those, and then we'll just have a short few miles into Kennedy Meadows tomorrow. I think we're gonna have to carry water up most of this climb. There aren't any sources listed for a little bit, actually. We haven't even worried about water for weeks, it feels like, and I guess now we'll have to start kind of checking that again. So we just came out into this open area here. DJ is camped over there. We've been passing some of our friends. We are planning to camp up on this ridge, and it's cool. I know you can't see it, but we can actually see the trail. Like, it goes right up like this, so we're gonna have to traverse these little snow patches and head up there. But I don't think it's going to be as bad as it looks from down here. I think that maybe the trail is dry, and it just seems like from where we're at that it's covered in snow, but we'll see. My foot's doing all right. I haven't taken any more ibuprofen since this morning. The terrain's also been much easier. It hasn't been as rocky and rooty. So far, so good. Well, we're a good bit of the way up this climb, and we've got quite the views. This is beautiful, and this is not what I was expecting today to end with. Actually, we're on this trail here. We somehow must have gotten mixed up. We think that this is actually the PCT. That's all still snow covered. So it seems like everybody's missing it somewhere in here, and everyone's been taking this little trail. So it all takes us up, you know, to the same place, but don't know if this is actually where we're supposed to be. But yeah, we think that right down there where my bottom trekking pole is, that's where we saw DJ not very long ago. Crazy. Well, we're up the main bit of it. Got off that snow. We had to dig out our ice axes, maybe for the last time. That'd be kind of nice. Well, it might be the last time for me. I might just ship that fucking thing home. But looks like we're going whoop up that bitch, I guess. Or maybe, I don't know. We'll have to check. There's a couple different trails I see. We came around the corner here and I just said to Chad that it kind of looks like Franconia Ridge on steroids. The trail kind of goes right along here. You can see it the whole way. It's pretty sweet. This is beautiful. And the most beautiful part about it is there's no fucking mosquitoes. This is fucking nuts. This is the shit that makes it all worth it, for sure. This is crazy. Hey chap, were you singing the cowboy song?
Yeah. I want to be a cowboy, baby.
That was better than I thought it was going to be. We indeed have a cowboy camp going on. Beautiful view. We got 20.8 done today, which is pretty damn good on this fucking foot of mine. But it's actually feeling much better. Not really sure why. I tried a couple different methods and I don't know which one helped me the most, but we only have like 6-ish miles to Kennedy Meadows tomorrow, and then yeah, that'll put us in for a good Nero, and I'm stoked to get off this foot for a day. Sorry, I got bugs all over me. But I want to say goodnight. Groceries. Shout out groceries. Anyways, I hope you all have a good night. I will talk to you in the morning. Peace out.